Hey everyone, a fun night in the books. It's weird working after you've been off for 2 days to go back for a day, to be off for 2 days to go back for 5 days, but that's what I'm about to do. I watched some Joe Rogan podcasts, and that was really fun. They were talking about finding people that are passionate about life and things in life, and that resonated with me because that's definitely something that I pick up on, that I enjoy. Towards the end of the night, I was watching this YouTube channel dedicated to finding scammers. He reverse hacks them and gets access to their files and pictures and documents and tries to stop them. You got one call center shut down. It was pretty fun. It was recommended from Mark Rober, who released his new package bomb, glitter bomb. So that was a fun video to watch. Trying to figure out what I want to go for next with my deep dive channel. I have a couple of things rattling around in my head, but I can't figure out which one's speaking louder so that I know what to focus on. Tonight wasn't that bad as far as tooth pain goes or anything. Was really hungry all night. This soup diet isn't really cutting it. I mean, it's a self-imposed diet. I gotta watch and make sure I don't have anything that gets in the socket where my teeth were and could cause an infection or be painful, both. So I'm not eating anything really hard or super chewy because I don't quite know how to chew yet. So soup and stuff I can kind of swallow with a few bites into it. But I had some ramen and mashed potatoes and chicken noodle soup. It's all very good, but just not really filling when you work on 11 hours, 12 hours. Also, towards the end of the shift, I was pretty sleepy, but I guess that's to be expected. Definitely ready to get some shut-eye when I get home. Definitely felt like I had something that was going to last me most of the car ride, and it's escaped my brain by now. Oh, Redbubble. I remember talking about my friend who's doing artwork and stuff, and I was watching more YouTube videos on like businesses and ideas for side hustles and stuff like that. Affiliate marketing seems to be the biggest thing that's popping up when you search making money from home. But Redbubble came up in one of them where you can make shirts and hats and mugs and stuff from your art designs, and definitely interested in that. Now, I don't know if my buddy wants to do it, if he doesn't want to do the legwork. Not that it's hard from what I've gathered to set up a website, but if he wants me to do the website type of thing, then he can just draw, then that's cool. If he wants to do it all, that's fine too. But I would definitely like to see him making some money for his drawings, and if I can help him accomplish that and maybe make a little money on the side for some of the work that I do, then that's cool too. If it's not a whole lot of money at the end of the day, then I'd rather him keep it all. I'm not that worried about it, but I'd cross that bridge when I get to it. It just looked really interesting to be able to submit your artwork, do a couple alterations, sizes, so that it'll be on a phone case or where it'll position on a shirt versus a hat. So you do a couple tweaks here or there for each product, and then they ship it out as people buy it, and you get a percentage of the markup. It's pretty cool. Part of affiliate marketing and drop shipping and stuff that caught my eye was trying to figure out how to actually make it happen. If you can find a product that's being undervalued and then turn around and advertise it overvalue or over cost, I guess is what you would be buying it at, then you could turn a profit. And ultimately, if you could set it up so it was basically automated, they'd buy it through your website, and then your website would behind the scenes buy it from the other place and then ship it to the person. But that's a perfect world. Even if I have to set up a website and have people buy stuff from me, and then I turn around and ship it out and buy it from the other site, then so be it. But you want it to be worth your while. If it was done automatically, then I would be so marginally above price. If it was a $5 item, I'd charge $6 or whatever. It would just be very nominal if it was all automated, because I'm not really doing a lot of work, so there's no sense in really upcharging a whole lot. I know that there are people out there that would frown on that business idea, but I don't need to make a whole lot if I'm not putting in a lot of effort. But if I am having to take the orders and then place the orders and make sure everything's typed up right and all that jazz, then if it's $5, maybe I charge $7 an item or $8 an item. That way it's a little bit more worth the effort. Again, it's not like it's terribly hard or anything like that. I'm just taking money or information or whatever from one site to another, so it's really not that much of a big deal. But the streamline makes it $1. But the fact that I have to go in and do it, it does take up time, so why not get paid for some of my time? I don't know if that's something I'll pursue, but it is really interesting that there are a lot of videos out there on people making money doing that. I mean, at the end of the day, I would rather just have enough money to pay my bills and be home, be with my kids and stuff, and I'm sure everybody feels that way. But there are people out there that, believe it or not, actually enjoy working. They like their job or whatever it is that they do that brings in money, and they'd rather stay doing that. I imagine maybe photographers would feel that way, or travel journalists or something might feel that way, but I can assure you that the person, working as a burger flipper at McDonald's would probably rather be home than flipping burgers. Did my mount fall? You're not getting really good audio, video, are you? Sorry about that. I should have been paying more attention. Well, I guess I was paying the right amount of attention because I'm driving, so. I know I asked it in another video, if you could be doing anything, what would you be doing? Money, no objects. if you were able to travel anywhere, so it's not like what would you rather be doing instead of working, but just like a vacation destination or thing that you'd like to do, even if it's, I don't know, go to a cabin versus go to Paris or go to the lake or whatever, you know, what would be your ideal getaway? I guess it could even be home wrapped up in a book, but I think it'd be more fun to hear about the ideal getaway going somewhere. I think my ideal getaway would be a cabin in the mountains with snow around and a good fire. That would be probably ideal to me, because then I could have my family there and we could go sledding and snowball fights, make snowmen, and it'll be peaceful and that cozy feeling you get by a nice wood fire. All of that sounds pretty alright to me. Are there any dads out there that would still have a motorcycle if they could afford it financially, or did you hang it up because of the kids and the family? You no longer wanted to put your life at risk. You know, feel free to answer any of these questions or hypotheticals down below. I am definitely interested to hear your thoughts, your thoughts and feedback. Do you have any Christmas decorations up? Are you a big Christmas decorator? Do you travel around to look at people's lights and stuff? There's a place in Florida that all the people in the neighborhood did their lights, and so you could cruise around there and check it out. I don't know if every city has that or if that was something special, but are you a big Christmas light decorator outside the house like the Griswolds, or just maybe a couple of strands here or there? I've got a couple icicle lights and some candy canes and a multicolored strand. And that's about the extent of my decorations this year. I just bought the house not too long ago, so didn't really have any place to keep all the stuff if we owned it, so we didn't own it. But I expect my decor to grow over the years. Well, I won't drag it out any more than I got to. It's a joke. I didn't feel like I was dragging it out. I just didn't have as much to talk about as I thought I would this time. I blame part of it being groggy from the meds. I'm not taking the hydrocodone. I'm ibuprofen, and I guess that makes me a little sleepy. I don't know. But thanks for going for the ride with me. I'm off for the next couple of days, but as soon as I'm back on the road, I'll have another video shortly after. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Let everybody know it's a video worth watching. If you're interested to see what else I ramble on about, click the subscribe button so you'll get notified when my next video comes out. Have a great day, guys.